Great, thank you. Good afternoon, and thank you all for being here. The Franchise and Concession Review Committee public meeting will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mayor,
Present.
Office of the Mayor,
Present.
Comptroller, Present. Corporation Counsel,
Present.
Office of Management and Budget,
Present.
President, Borough of the Bronx,
Martha Savia, Bronx Borough President. Vanessa Elkins, President.
President, Borough of Brooklyn,
John Douglas, the Brooklyn Borough President, here.
President, Borough of Manhattan,
I have Kate for Borough President Manhattan Marketing.
President, Borough of Queens. Let the record reflect that President, Borough of Queens is not present. President, Borough of Staten Island,
Lauren Lefkowitz, Staten Island Borough President.
Will the clerk please call the first calendar item?
New York City Department of Records and Information Services, calendar item number 1. In the matter of the intent to seek Franchise Concession Review Committee approval pursuant to Section 1-16 of the Concession Rules of the City of New York to utilize a different procedure to enter into a sole source concession agreement with Ancestry.com Operations, Inc. for the digitization, indexing, and internet publication and hosting of selected historical records.
Is there a member who wishes to make a statement or ask a question on this matter? If not, will a member please make a motion to move this item?
Tanisha Sutton, I move this item.
Will another member please second the motion?
Yating Gu, I second the motion.
Will the clerk please take the vote?
Mayor,
Yes.
Office of the Mayor,
Yes.
Comptroller,
Yes.
Corporation Counsel,
Yes.
Office of Management and Budget.
Yes.
On behalf of the Borough President, President, Borough of the Bronx.
Yes.
Calendar item number 1, resolution is adopted.
Will the clerk please call the second calendar item?
New York City Department of Transportation, calendar item number 2. In the matter of the intent to seek Franchise Concession Review Committee approval regarding a proposed amendment to a common carrier bus service franchise agreement between the City of New York and Private Transportation Corporation, franchisee, that will, among other things, raise the franchisee's uniform maximum fare. Please be advised that at the request of the agency, this item will be held over to a subsequent FCRC meeting.
Will the clerk please call the third calendar item?
New York City Departments of Parks and Recreation, calendar item number 3. In the matter of the intent to seek Franchise and Concession Review Committee approval pursuant to Section 116 of the Concession Rules of the City of New York to utilize a different procedure to enter into a concession agreement with Grow New York, Inc. for the use, maintenance, and operation of their own facilities at Sherman Creek, Manhattan for a 20-year term. Please be advised that at the request of the agency, this item will be held over to the August 10th, 2022 FCRC public meeting, which will take place in Inspector Hall at 22 Reed Street, Manhattan at 2:30 p.m. Any changes to the schedule, which will result in a public meeting scheduled prior to August 10th, 2022, will be reflected in the city record and newspapers as required by Section 104 of the Open Meetings Law.
Will the clerk please call the fourth calendar item?
The New York City Department of Parks and Recreation, calendar item number 4. In the matter of the intent to seek Franchise and Concession Review Committee approval pursuant to Section 1-16 of the Concession Rules of the City of New York to utilize a different procedure to enter into a concession agreement with the Alliance Downtown New York, Inc. for the operation, management, and maintenance of an outdoor cafe at Coenty Slip Park and the maintenance of Coenty Slip Park, Manhattan. Please be advised that at the request of the agency, this item will be held over to the August 10th, 2022 FCRC public meeting, which will take place at Inspector Hall of 22 Reed Street, Manhattan at 2:30 p.m. Any change to the schedule, which will result in a public meeting being scheduled prior to the August 10th, 2022 FCRC public meeting, will be reflected in the city record and in newspapers as required by Section 104 of the Open Meetings Law. We asked the reporter to make the entire public meeting agenda, which was made publicly available and distributed at this meeting, part of the final record of this proceeding. That completes the calendar.
Thank you. Meeting adjourned.
Thank you, everyone.